Hello everyone, myself Vinay Kumaram. I am actually pursuing PhD in physics. So in this particular YouTube channel, I will be teaching physics, chemistry and mathematics starting from 8th standard till 12th standard. So if you want to learn physics, chemistry and mathematics, then please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. So in my last video, I was actually teaching the 8th standard mathematics subject, the 8th chapter in that is algebraic expressions and identities. So that was the part 1 video of this particular chapter, and this is actually the part 2 video of this particular algebraic expressions and identities chapter. So in part 1 you have actually learnt about monomials, binomials, polynomials. You have learnt how to add two algebraic expressions, how to subtract two algebraic expressions, and you have also learnt how to do multiplications of two monomials. So in this particular video, you'll be learning how to multiply a monomial with a polynomial, let's say binomial, trinomial or any kind of polynomial, and how to multiply two polynomials. So we'll go on seeing that in this particular part. So let us understand what is monomial into polynomial multiplication. So you all know that if one particular term is there, then it is actually a monomial. And if two terms are there in an algebraic expression, then it is known as binomial, or generally you can call it as polynomial. That means two or more terms is there in one particular algebraic expressions, then that particular algebraic expression will be known as polynomial, binomial, trinomial or any polynomial. So let us take 5xy as one particular monomial and 7x plus 8yz plus 10z square. So let us take this particular example as a trinomial or a polynomial. So this is actually a trinomial because this has three terms in this particular algebraic expression. So this can be known as trinomial, or you can generally call it as a polynomial. So this particular 5xy is a monomial. So now when you want to multiply this 5xy with 7x plus 8yz plus 10z square, then you should always remember this 5xy should be multiplied with 7x, and this particular 5xy should also be multiplied with 8yz, and this particular 5xy should be multiplied with 10z square, and there should be subsequent plus sign, like whatever plus or minus sign is there in that particular algebraic expression. So let us go on performing multiplication of this particular example. So 5xy, so if I am opening bracket after 5xy means it is actually multiplication. So 5xy into 7x plus 8yz plus 10z square. So this will be there in the bracket. Now let us multiply 5xy and 7x. So what is 5xy into 7x? 5 into 7, as I explained in my previous video, in multiplication, even though variables are different, still you can perform multiplication. If variables are not different, then also you can perform multiplication. But if variables are different, then you cannot perform addition or subtraction between those two algebraic expressions, because variables are different. So when variables are different, you cannot even perform multiplication between the terms itself. So how you can do the addition? You cannot do that. So that I have actually explained in my previous video. You can refer my previous video for that. So here you can directly multiply 5 with 7. So 7 5s are 35. So 5 into 7 is 35. Xy into x will be x into x. X into x is x power 1 into x power 1. This also I have explained in my previous video, where this particular x is actually the base and this particular 1 is actually the power of this particular x. So when you are multiplying x power 1 into x power 1, you are actually multiplying this particular x with this particular x. So here both the terms have the same base with different powers or same powers. So here take the base as common, add the powers which these two particular expressions have. So x into x will be x power 1 plus 1. So x power 1 plus 1 will be x power 2, that is x square. This also I have explained in my previous video. You can refer for that. So x into x will be x square and y is also there. So you should multiply y as well. So 5xy into 7x will be 35x square y. So similarly, now you should actually multiply this 5xy with plus 8yz. So plus 5 into plus 8 is plus 40. So plus 40 x into xy into yz you should actually do here. So x into yz will be x, y into y will be y square, z is also there. So 40xy square z will be the second expression, second term. So coming to the third term, you should actually multiply this 5xy with 10z square as well. So what is 5 into 10? 5 into 10 is 50. So what is xy into z square? Xy into z square will be xyz square. So the answer for this particular multiplication will be 35x square plus 40xy square z plus 50xyz square. So this is actually monomial into a polynomial or a trinomial. Here we will actually look at binomial into binomial. Now we will actually see how one polynomial and another polynomial can be multiplied with each other. So let us take binomial into a binomial. So to understand binomial into binomial, that is actually binomial is also one kind of polynomial. So any algebraic expression which has more than two or more than two terms in that particular expression, then it will be a polynomial. So here only two are there, so it will be binomial. Here also 2 is there, that is also binomial. So we are doing binomial into binomial. So here one binomial is 3a plus 4b and the other binomial will be 2a plus 3b. So let us perform multiplication between these two binomials. Here you should always remember, when you are multiplying one binomial with other, first you should actually multiply this first term with the first term of the second expression. And you should multiply the same first term of first expression with the second term of second expression. After that, 4b into 2a, that is actually the second term of the first expression with the first term of second expression, and you should multiply this second expression of first term with the second expression of second term as well. So now let us perform that. First we should perform multiplication between 3a and 2a. So what is 3a into 2a? 3 2s are 6. A into a will be a square. Now again you should multiply 3a with 3b, that is first term of first expression with the second term of second expression. So 3a into 3b will be 3 3s are 9. So plus 3, here also plus 3 is there, here also plus 3 is there. So plus 3 into plus 3 will be plus 9. A into b will be ab. So plus 9ab. Here you can see 4 is there and b is there. Here 2 is there, a is there. So now second term also you should multiply with the two terms which is there in the second expression. That is with the first term and second term as well. So 4b into 2a will be 4 into 2. Plus 4 into plus 2 will be plus 8. B into a will be ba, or ba can also be written as ab, because ab is actually equal to ba. So 8ab, this particular 4b, you should also multiply with the second term of second expression. So 4 plus 4 into plus 3 will be plus 12. B into b will be b square. So now you can see these two particular terms have same variables ab. Here also same variable is there, ab. So 9 and 8 can be added together, because ab you can take common. So when you take ab common and add 9 plus 8, it will be 17 ab plus 12b square. So the answer for this particular binomial into binomial you have got here. So the basic idea of doing this is that to understand how multiplication will actually operate between two binomials or between two polynomials. Whenever you are multiplying any kind of two polynomials, you should always see through that every term of first polynomial should be multiplied with every term of the next polynomial, that is the second polynomial. So this thing you should actually remember. Here I have taken binomial into binomial. So every term of first binomial I multiplied with all the terms which are there in the second binomial as well. So this is actually one thing you should remember in this particular topic. Now one example we will do for binomial into a trinomial. So let us take binomial into trinomial. As I already told you that whenever you are multiplying two polynomials, you should always remember that all the terms of first polynomial should be multiplied with all the terms of second polynomial. So here I am taking binomial as my first polynomial and trinomial as my second polynomial. So one particular binomial you can take it as a plus 7, and you can multiply with this particular a plus 7 with a trinomial a square plus 3a plus 5. So here you have one binomial and one trinomial. Now all the terms of one particular polynomial should be multiplied with all the terms of the second polynomial. That means the first term of this particular polynomial or a binomial should be multiplied with a square, with 3a and with 5 as well. And the second term of this particular binomial should also be multiplied with all the terms of second polynomial, that is a trinomial, where 7 should be multiplied with a square, it should also be multiplied with 3a, it should also be multiplied with 5. So when you multiply a with a square, it will become a into a square, that is actually a power 1 into a square, that will be a power 1 plus 2, that will be a power 3. So when you multiply a into a square, you will actually get a cube. So this is equal to a cube plus a should be multiplied with 3a as well. So this particular 3a should be also multiplied with a. So a into 3a is actually 1a into 3a. So plus 1a into plus 3a will be plus 1 into plus 3, that is actually plus 3. A into a will be a square. So again you should multiply this a with 5 as well. So when you multiply a with 5, it will be 1a into 5. So 1 into 5 is 5. So plus 5a. So 1a into 5 will be 5a. Now you should actually multiply with this particular 7 with all the terms which are there in the second polynomial or the trinomial which we have taken here. So 7 into a square will be plus 7 into plus 1a square. So just a square is there means it is actually 1a square. So you are multiplying 7 with 1. So 7 into 1 is plus 7. So a square is there. So 7a square. So again you should multiply this 7 with 3a. So when you multiply 7 with 3a, plus 7 into plus 3 will be plus 21. So here a is there. So 21a. So when you multiply 7 with 5, it will be 7 5s are 35. So this is the answer which you have got. Now you can actually compare which particular terms have same variables. Here you can see this particular 3a square has a square as its variable and 7a square have a square as its variable. So these two terms you can actually add each other. Here you can take a square common and you can add 3 and 7. So when you add 3 and 7, it will become 10a square. So here 5a is there. So here also you can see in this particular term a is there and in this particular term also a is there. So same variable this particular 5 and 21 have. So a you can take common and you can add 5 and 21. So what is 5 and 21? 5 plus 21, 5 plus 21 will be 26a. So here you have 35 as well. So 35 also you can write. So the answer after doing this binomial into trinomial, you have got a cube plus 10a square plus 26a plus 35. Based on all these examples which I have taught you now, so now you can easily solve the exercise 8.3 and 8.4. So let us solve the questions which are there in exercise 8.3. Coming to the first question in this particular exercise 8.3, there they have given 5 different questions in this particular first question and they have actually told to multiply those two terms which they have given in that particular questions. So coming to the first question in this particular first question, there they have given 4p and q plus r. So when you perform multiplication between 4p and q plus r, you should always remember this particular 4p should be multiplied with q and 4p should be multiplied with r as well. So when you multiply 4p with q, it will be 4p into 1q. So 4 into 1 is 1, p into q is pq. When you multiply 4p into r, that is actually 1r. So 4 into 1 is 4, so plus 4 because plus 4 into plus 1 is plus 4. P into r will be pr. So 4pq plus 4pr will be the answer. So coming to the second question in this particular first question, there they have actually given ab comma a minus b. So when you multiply AB with A minus B, you should remember AB should be multiplied with A and AB should be multiplied with minus B as well. So when you multiply AB with A, it will be A into A square and B will be there. AB into minus B. So here it is actually 1AB into minus 1B. So 1 into minus 1 will be minus 1. So minus will be there. AB into B will be A. B into B is B square. So A square B minus AB square will be the answer for the second question. So coming to the fifth question in this particular first question, there they have actually given PQ plus QR plus RP. So in my previous video, I have actually explained anything multiplied with 0, it will be 0. Because when you do 2 into 4 is equal to 8, that means you are actually adding 2 4 times. Here 2 you are adding 4 times, since you are adding 2 4 times, you are directly writing it as 2 into 4. That means multiplication is the application of addition. So here when you actually add 2 4 times, you will get 8. So directly you are multiplying this 2 with 4 and you are actually getting 8. So when you actually do 2 into 0, at that time you are actually adding 2 0 times. That means you are not adding at all. You are not adding anything at all. When you don't add anything, then you will get nothing. So that's why 2 into 0 will be 0, or anything into 0 will be 0. So coming back to this fifth question, here they have actually given PQ plus QR plus RP into 0. So you should actually multiply this particular trinomial with a 0. So when you do this multiplication, you will get 0 as your answer. So coming to the second question, here also they have asked the same operation to be done between two particular algebraic expression. That means in first question also you have actually performed multiplication operation between two algebraic expressions. In this second question also they are actually asking to multiply two algebraic expression. So in first column they have given one algebraic expression, in second column they have given second algebraic expression, and you should correspondingly find out the product of those two algebraic expressions and fill the table. So here coming to the first question in this particular second question, there they have given A and second expression is actually B plus C plus D. Here when you do A into B plus C plus D, you should actually multiply A with B, you should multiply A with C, you should also multiply A with D. So when you do that, you will actually get, when you multiply A with B plus C plus D, you will get AB. When you multiply A with B, it will be AB. When you multiply A with C, it will be AC. And when you multiply A with D, it will be AD. So the answer which you will get will be AB plus AC plus AD. So coming to the second question in this particular second question itself, there they have given x plus y minus 5 as first expression, and second expression they have given as 5xy. So here you should always remember this x should be also be multiplied with 5xy, this y should also be multiplied with 5xy, this minus 5 should also be multiplied with 5xy. So when you actually perform multiplication of this, x into 5xy will be that is actually 1x into 5xy. So 1 into 5 will be 5, x into xy will be, x into x is x square and y will be there. So 5x square y is the first term plus y is there. So y into 5xy. When you actually multiply this y with 5xy, it will be 1y into 5xy. So 1 into 5 will be 5. So 5, y into xy will be xy square. So plus 5 xy square will be the answer when you do 5 y into 5xy. So again you should do minus 5 into 5xy. So your minus 5 into plus 5. So minus into plus is minus, 5 into 5 is 25. So minus 25 xy is there. So xy you should write here. So you got 5x square y plus 5xy square minus 25xy as your answer for this particular second question in second question. Like this you can solve third, fourth and fifth question also in this particular second question, and you can go on filling that particular table. Coming to the third question, here also you should actually find the product, and they have given 4 questions in this particular third question. So here they have given 3 algebraic expressions in the first question. So coming to the first question in this particular third question, here they have given a square into 2a power 22 into 4a power 26. So if you refer my previous video, there I have actually explained when you are actually doing a square into a cube, then if you are multiplying a square with a cube, here you should always see this particular term will be the base and this particular term will be the power. So this will be the base and this will be the power. So if base of two particular algebraic expression or two particular numbers is same, then you can actually take it as common and you can add the powers of it only when you are performing multiplication between those two terms. So a square into a cube will be a power 2 plus 3. A power 2 plus 3 is actually a power 5. So this particular logic, so there is a formula, like you can write it as a general formula also. So a power m into a power n will be a power m plus n. So this I have explained in my previous video. You can refer my previous video. Because to solve this first question in this particular third question, you want that particular formula. So here it is actually a square. A square means it is actually 1a square, 2a power 22, 4a power 26. So when you do 1 into 2 into 4, you will get 1 into 2 as 2, 2 into 4 as 8. So that is actually equal to 8, a square, a power 22, a power 26. All these three have same base. So when all these three have same base, you can commonly write it as a and add the powers whichever it is there here. So for this particular a, 2 is there, this particular a, 22 is there, for this particular a, 26 is there. So a power 2 plus 22 plus 26. So what is 26 plus 22? 26 plus 22 is 48. 48 plus 2 is 50. So 8a power 50 will be the answer for first question in this particular third question. So coming to the third question in this particular third question, there they have actually given fraction. So minus 10 by 3 pq cube is one particular algebraic expression. This you should actually multiply with 6 by 5 p cube q. So now you should actually multiply this minus 10 by 3 into 6 by 5. So whenever you are actually adding two particular fractions, let's say you have 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2, then you should always take LCM of the denominators. So here 3 and 2 are there. So LCM of 3 and 2 will be 3 and 2. So 3 into 2 will be the LCM. So 3 into 2 is actually 6. So this particular LCM you should actually multiply with this 1 by 3 and also with this 1 by 2 and add together, and whole number should be divided by 6. That is actually 1 by 3 into 6 plus 1 by 2 into 6. Whole divided by 6, the LCM 6. So here 3 ones are 3 twos are 6. Here 2 ones are 2 threes are 6. So here you got 2 in the first place, and after plus you are getting 3. So 2 plus 3 divided by 6. So it is actually 5 by 6. So whenever you are adding two fractions, then you should take LCM of the denominators, and then you should actually multiply that LCM with both the terms, and whole number whatever you will get should be divided by the LCM as well. So but when you are performing multiplication between two fractions, then you can directly multiply numerator into numerator and denominator into denominator. So 1 by 3 into 1 by 2 will be 1 into 1 is 1, 3 into 2 is 6, 1 by 6 will be the answer. So applying this particular logic to this particular question, that is third question, here you are actually multiplying minus 10 by 3 into 6 by 5, and you are multiplying p cube into p cube cube. So p into p cube will be p power 4, q cube into q will be q power 4, because it is actually q power 1, here it is actually p power 1. So p power 1 into p power 3 will be p power 1 plus 3, so that is p power 4. Q power 3 into q power 1 will be q power 3 plus 1, that is q power 4. So now we have got p power 4, q power 4. Now you should multiply this minus 10 by 3 into 6 by 5. So what is 10 into 6? So 10 into 6 is, minus should be there because here minus into plus is minus, 10 into 6 is 60, 5 into 3 is 15. So minus 60 by 15 p power 4 q power 4. So here this will be 15 ones are 15 fours are 60. So here you are getting minus 4 p power 4 q power 4 as your answer for third question in this particular third question. So like this you can also solve the second question and the fourth question which is there in this particular third question. So in second question also you have fraction, you should multiply those two fractions. In fourth question you have the same base elements, so you should actually take that x as common and you should go on adding the powers. That's it. So you can solve the second and fourth question in this particular third question. So let us move to the fourth question in this particular exercise 8.3. Here they have given a particular algebraic expression and you should actually simplify that. And again they have given the values for that particular variables which are there in that particular algebraic expression. You should substitute that and find the final answer. So in this fourth question, coming to the first question, there they have actually given 3x into 4x minus 5 plus 3. This is actually a question. So a question in the fourth question, there they have given 3x into 4x minus 5 plus 3. So here you should actually solve this particular algebraic expression and you should substitute x as 3 and find the answer, and you should substitute x as 1 by 2 and you should find the answer. So first solve this expression and substitute this x as 3 and x as 1 by 2 and find the answer what you will be getting. So 3x into 4x minus 5 plus 3, according to BODMAS rule, you should actually solve what is there inside brackets. Since this is an algebraic expression, you cannot actually subtract 4 and 5 because here 5 doesn't have the same variable which 4 has. Here 4 has x as its variable, 5 has no variable, so you cannot perform the subtraction between 4 and 5. So now you can multiply this 4x minus 5 with this particular 3x. That means this 3x should be multiplied with 4x and also with 5. So 3x into 4x will be 4 3s are 12. So 12 x into x will be x square. So 3x into minus 5 will be 3 into minus 5. So plus into minus will be minus. 3 into 5 will be 15. So x is there. So it will be minus 15x. And this particular 3 also you should not leave, which is there. So plus 3. So after solving this particular algebraic expression, after simplifying this particular algebraic expression, you are getting answer as 12x square minus 15x plus 3. So coming to the first question in this particular A question, there they have given x as 3. So the algebraic expression which you have got after solving the given algebraic expression, you have got 12x square minus 15x plus 3. So when you substitute x with 3, then what will be the answer? So 12x square minus 15x plus 3. So in the place of x you go on adding like putting 3. So it will be 12 into 3 square minus 15 into 3 plus 3. So what is 3 square? 3 square is 9. So 12 into 9 will be 108 minus here instead of directly writing 108, you can actually write 12 into 9 first, and in next step you can actually write 108. So 3 square is 9. So minus 15 into 3 plus 3. So 12 into 9 is 108 minus 15 into 3 will be 45 plus 3. So 108 minus 45 will be 63. 63 plus 3 will be 66. So 63 plus 3 will be 66. So the answer for first question in the A question for fourth question will be 66. In the second question, in the same fourth question, A question, so after solving algebraic expression, you have got 12x square minus 15x plus 3 as your answer. So here in the second question in this particular A question, they have given x as 1 by 2. So when you substitute x as 1 by 2 in 12x square minus 15x plus 3, you will actually get 12 into 1 by 2 whole square minus 15 into 1 by 2 plus 3. Here you can actually solve this 1 by 2 into 15 will be 15 by 2. Here 1 by 2 whole square. First you should solve that bracket thing and then only you should actually multiply that with 12 according to the BODMAS rule. So first we'll solve what is there in the bracket. So 1 by 2 whole square is there. So 1 by 4 will be remaining minus 15 by 2 plus 3. So what is 12 by 4? 12 by 4 is actually 4 ones are 4 3s are 12. So 3 minus 15 by 2 plus 3. So when you add 3 and 3, you will get 6. So now you have got 6 minus 15 by 2. So when you actually solve this particular 6 minus 15 by 2, here it is actually 6 by 1 minus 15 by 2. When you take LCM of this particular 1 and 2, you will get 2 as your LCM. So you should multiply 2 with this 6 and you should also multiply this 2 with 15 by 2. And whole should be divided by the LCM 2. So 6 into 2 is 12. 15 by 2 into 2 will be 2 2 gets cancelled each other. So minus 15 will be remaining. So 12 minus 15 divided by 2. So what is 12 minus 15 by 2? It will be minus 3 by 2. So the answer for this second question for the A question in fourth question is minus 3 by 2. Similarly, you can solve the B question as well in this particular fourth question. So coming to the fifth question in this particular fourth question, there they have actually given to add like two questions they have given to add two particular algebraic expressions, or they have given three algebraic expressions and they have actually asked to add those three algebraic expressions. So in the third and fourth question, that is C and D, they have given to subtract one particular algebraic expression from another algebraic expression. So for addition I will solve one question and for subtraction I will solve one question. So I will solve A question in this particular fifth question, where they have actually given P into P minus Q, comma Q into Q minus R, comma r into r minus p. Now you should actually add all these three algebraic expressions. So before adding that, you should actually simplify this p into p minus q. So what is p into p minus q? You should multiply this p with p and also with minus q. So p into p is p square minus p into minus q is minus pq. So when you actually solve this q into q minus r, you will actually get q square minus qr. So you are multiplying q with q and also q with minus r. So again, when you actually solve this particular third expression which they have given, that is r into r minus p. So here also r you should multiply with r and with minus p. So r into r is r square minus p into r will be, or r into minus p will be minus rp. So these three algebraic expressions you have got. Now you should actually add these three. So it will be p square minus pq plus, what is the second term? Q square minus qr. So this is the second term, q square minus qr, plus q square minus qr, plus what is the third expression? R square minus rp. So plus r square minus rp. So r square minus rp I am writing here. So when you perform addition of this particular algebraic expressions, you should remove these brackets. So p square minus pq plus q square minus qr, because plus into minus will be minus, plus r square into minus rp, because plus into minus will be minus. So now you just see whether there is an algebraic like two terms with same variables. So here pq is there, so there is no other pq, there is no other qr, there is no other rp, there is no other r square, q square, p square. So there is no other algebra, no other terms with same variables. You just keep this as p square plus q square plus r square minus pq minus qr. I am just rearranging the things. So minus rp. So this is the answer for your first question in this particular fifth question. Coming to the C question in this particular fifth question, there they have given to subtract one particular algebraic expression from another algebraic expression. So the first algebraic expression which they are giving is 3l into l minus 4m plus 5n from, they have given the second algebraic expression as well, that is 4l into 10n minus 3m plus 2l. So this 4l is, you should actually multiply with this 10n minus 3m plus 2l. So always you should remember this particular expression which is there after from, you should write it as first, you should put minus and then take the first term which is there before from. So this particular expression, before doing that, we will actually solve this particular algebraic expression. So 3l into l minus 4m plus 5n will be equal to this 3l, you should multiply with l with minus 4m with plus 5n. So 3l into l will be 3l square. 3l into minus 4m will be 3 4s are 12. So 12 lm. So when you do 3l into 5n, it will be 5 3s are 15 l into n, that is ln. So taking the so now let us solve the second expression as well. 4l into 10n minus 3m plus 2l. So now you should multiply 4l with 10n minus 3m and 2l. All three terms you should be multiplying with 4l. So 4l into 10n. So 4 into 10 is 40, l into n is ln. So 4l into minus 3m. 4 into minus 3 will be minus 12, l into m will be lm. So 4 into 2l, 4l into 2l. So 4 into 2 will be 8, 4 2s are 8, l into l will be l square. So now we have got this expression, this expression. Now we will subtract this. So the second expression is 40 ln, whichever we have got here, minus 12 lm plus 8 l square. From this you should actually subtract this particular first expression, that is actually 3l square minus 12 ln plus 15 ln. So that we will write here in the bracket. So it is 3l square minus 12 lm plus 15 ln. So now when you solve this particular expression, first you should remove the bracket. So it will be 40 ln minus 12 lm plus 8 l square. When you remove the bracket, minus into 3l square will be minus 3l square. Minus into minus, here you should see, here minus is there, inside bracket minus is there. So minus into minus will be plus 12 lm. Minus into plus will be minus 15 ln. So now you can solve this particular algebraic expression. So here you can see 40 ln and 15 ln has same variables. So you can perform subtraction between 40 and 15. So 40 minus 15 will be 25 ln. So here you can see this particular 12 has lm and this particular 12 also has lm. So here you can actually add this minus 12 and plus 12. So minus 12 lm plus 12 lm will be 0. That means these two are getting cancelled each other. So here you can see 8 as L square and 3 as L square. You can perform subtraction between these two as. So when you perform 8L square minus 3L square, you will actually get 8 minus 3 is plus 5. So plus 5L square. So 25 ln plus 5L square is the answer for C question in this particular fifth question. Coming to exercise 8.4 in this particular chapter, there they have given to multiply different polynomials. In the first question, second question and third question, all three questions they have just asked to multiply two different or three different algebraic expressions. So I will solve one question in each questions. So remaining questions you can actually solve. So coming to the first question in this particular exercise 8.4, there they have given 6 questions where I will be solving just one question out of it, because I have already solved so many questions related to multiplication of algebraic expressions. So now you can actually easily solve these particular questions. So I will actually solve the 6th question in this particular first question, where they have given 3 by 4 a square plus 3b square, and you should actually multiply this with 4 into a square minus 2 by 3 b square. Before operating multiplication, you should actually solve this particular second term, because this 4 is there outside the bracket. So let us take 4 a square minus 2 by 3 b square, and we will multiply this 4 with a square and also this 4 with minus 2 by 3 b square. So in multiplication, you can directly multiply numerator and numerator, denominator and denominator. So when you multiply 4 with a square, it will be 4a square. When you multiply 4 with minus 2 by 3, it will be 4 by 1 into 2 by 3. So plus into minus will be minus. So minus 4 into 2 is 8. 4 by 1 is there. So 1 into 3 is 3. So 8 by 3. So minus 8 by 3 b square. This is the second term. So now you can actually perform multiplication between 3a square plus 3b square into 4a square minus 8 by 3 b square. 3 by 4 a square plus 3b square should be multiplied with this particular second expression which we have got here, that is 4a square minus 8 by 3 b square. So 4a square minus 8 by 3 b square. So when you perform multiplication between two binomials or between two polynomials, then you should always remember all the terms of first polynomial should be multiplied with all the terms of second polynomial. So that means 3 by 4 a square should be multiplied with 4a square and also minus 8 by 3 b square, and 3b square should be multiplied with 4a square and also with minus 8 by 3 b square. So 3 by 4 into 4 will be 3 by 4 into 4, that is 3 4s are 12 by 4 into 1, because here 4a square means it is actually 4 by 1. So when you do 3 by 4 into 4 by 1, it will be 3 into 4, 4 into 1. So 4 3s are 12. In the denominator, it will be 4 by 1, 4 into 1, it will be 4. So a square into a square will be a power 4, because a square into a square will be a power 2 plus 2, that will be a power 4. So 3 by 4 a square into minus 8 by 3 b square will be, you can multiply numerator and numerator. So 3 into 8 will be 8 3s are 24. So minus is there. So minus 24. In the denominator 4 and 3 is there. So 4 3s are 12. So minus 84 by 12, a square into b square will be a square b square. So again you should perform 3b square with 4a square, like multiplication between 3b square and 4a square. So plus 3 into plus 4 will be plus 12, b square into a square will be b square a square, or you can write it as a square b square as well. So 3b square into minus 8 by 3 b square will be 3 into minus 8 by 3, that is actually 3 by 1 into 8 by 3. So minus 3 into 8 will be 8 3s are 24 divided by 1 into 3 will be 3b square. So now when you solve this fraction, it will be 4 1s are 4 3s are 12, 12 1s are 12 2s are 24. Here also 3 1s are 3 8s are 24. So now the answer which you will be getting here will be 3a power 4 minus 2a square b square plus 12a square b square minus 8b square. These two terms have the same variables a square b square, a square b square. You can perform addition and subtraction between these two. So minus 2 plus 12 will be plus 10. So 3a power 4 plus 10 a square b square minus 8b square is the answer for this sixth question in this particular first question. So here you can actually see we are actually multiplying 3b square with a minus 8 by 3 b square. So when you do that, it will be 24 by 3 b power 4, because when you do b square with b square, it will become b power 4. So here you should actually write b power 4. So here you should actually write b power 4. So b power 4. So the answer for the sixth question in this particular first question is 3a power 4 plus 10a square b square minus 8b power 4. So this is the answer for sixth question in this particular first question. Coming to the second question in this particular first question, here also they have given 4 different questions and they have actually given to multiply those two binomials. So I will solve one question in this particular second question. So let me solve the first question itself. So 5 minus 2x into a 3 plus x. Here these two are binomials. Here also similarly what you done in the first question, the same thing you should do here as well. So 5 you should multiply with 3, 5 you should multiply with x as well. Minus 2x should be multiplied with 3, minus 2x should be multiplied with x as well. So when you do that, 5 into 3 will be 15. So 5 into x will be 5x. So again when you multiply minus 2x with 3, it will become minus 2 into plus 3. So it will be minus into plus minus 2 into 3 is 6 into x. So minus 2x into x will be minus 2x into x is x square. These two terms have the same variable x. So you can easily subtract 5 and 6. So 15 plus 5 minus 6 is minus 1x. So minus 2x square. So the answer for this first question is 15 minus x minus 2x square in this particular second question. So coming to the third question, here they have given 3 expressions or 2 expressions and you should actually perform multiplication. Here also you are actually finding the product of two polynomials. The whole concept of solving these many problems in this particular exercise is that to make you understand how multiplication and division is done between two different algebraic expressions. So that's why they are actually giving these many problems, out of which I am solving 1 or 2 problems in that. Similarly, you can solve the other problems as well. Coming to this third question in exercise 8.4, here also they have given 8 questions. I will be solving one question, that is actually the fifth question. So in fifth question they have actually given x plus y into 2x plus y plus, here you can easily see in the second term they have given x plus 2y into x minus y. Here you should perform multiplication between these two binomials and you should perform multiplication between these two binomials and you should then add these two. So let us solve the first expression, first algebraic expression which is there, the first term in this particular algebraic expression, that is x plus y into 2x plus y. So here you should always remember x should be multiplied with 2x and y, and this y should also be multiplied with 2x and y, because all the terms of first polynomial should be multiplied with all the terms of second polynomial. So x into 2x will be 2x square, x into y will be xy. So y into 2x will be 2xy plus y into y will be y square. So you have got 2x square plus xy plus 2xy plus y square. Here you can see this particular algebra, this particular term and this particular term has same variable as xy. So here also xy is there. So it is actually basically 1xy. So 1 plus 2 will be 3. So 2x square plus 3xy plus y square. This is the first term. When you solve the second term you have x plus 2y into x minus y. Here also you should actually multiply x with x and x with minus y, 2y with x and 2y with minus y. So when you multiply x with x, it will be x square. When you multiply x with minus y, it will be minus xy. When you multiply 2y with x, it will be plus 2y into plus x is there. So plus 2xy will be there. So when you multiply 2y with minus y, it will become minus 2 y into y is y square. So here you can see this term and this term has same variable. So it is minus 1xy plus 2xy. So plus 2 minus 1 will be plus 1. So plus 1xy. So x square plus 1xy, or you can just write xy minus 2y square is there. So this is the second term which you have got. Now you should perform addition between these two algebraic expressions. So what is the first term here we are getting? We are getting 2x square plus 3xy plus y square. and the second term which we have got is plus x square plus xy minus 2y square. So when you actually perform addition of these two algebraic expression, you should bring this term which is there in the bracket outside. So 2x square plus 3xy plus y square. So plus into plus x square will be plus x square. So plus into plus xy will be plus xy. Minus into plus will be minus 2y square. Here you can see this particular term and this particular term has same as variable, that is xy. So 3xy plus 1xy will be 4xy. Here also you can see 2x square is there, x square is there, y square is there, minus 2y square is there. So this 2x square and x square you can add each other. So 2x square plus x square will be 3x square. 3xy plus xy will be 3 plus 1, that is 4xy. So when you do y square minus 2y square, that is actually 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. So minus 1 y square. So or else you can just write it as minus y square. So the answer for this particular fifth question in this particular third question is 3x square plus 4xy minus y square. So like this you can actually solve the other questions as well in this particular exercise. So till now I have actually taught you the 8th standard mathematics 8th chapter. So here this particular chapter algebraic expressions and identities contain two parts. So you can refer both the parts and get idea about this algebraic expressions and identities, which is the 8th chapter of 8th standard mathematics subject. So like this I will be uploading more physics, chemistry and mathematics videos related to 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th, 11th and 12th. So if you want to learn physics, chemistry and mathematics, then please do subscribe to my channel and stay tuned with my channel. Thank you.